It's time for the X and Y Show with your host, Mr. Roosevelt. He talks about man topics, lady topics, and relationships. He talks about love, sex, and infidelities. He even gives good tips. There is no other show that compares to the X and Y Show.
Oh yeah. Sit back, take your clothes off, and relax. It's time for the X and Y Show, where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. The only place on the planet that tackles the topics that everyone wants to talk about, but no one is brave enough to address. Nothing escapes X and Y, baby. Now, here's your host, Roosevelt Colbert.
And greetings, and greetings. Welcome to another segment of the XY Show. I'm your host, Roosevelt, and I hope you had a wonderful week. I know it was a long week for me. I thought we'd never get to Friday. And it'll be Monday in about 10 minutes. Shit. But damn, I'm going to enjoy this weekend. Got some work to do tonight. Not for the show, though. I'm talking about some other work. And then I might go out and play. I don't know. I'm a little tired. Shit. I might just stay at the crib tonight and just relax. Watch some TV and shit. And I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. But I don't know. We'll see. Been a long week. I hope you all had a wonderful week and work week and whatever you're doing. I hope you're now relaxing in front of, well, I would say the fireplace, but some places it's not cold. So I would say, I hope you're relaxing on the couch, butt naked, listening to me drinking some wine or some alcoholic beverage, and just listen to my voice and let me relax your mind. Just listen to me for about 35 minutes or more, and let me take you to another world, the X and Y world. Oh boy, let me stop. Got a letter from one of my listeners. Roosevelt, you have a nice show. I listen to you to get your bizarre opinions on certain topics. However, I must say you pissed me off when you said that you hate women with small titties. I never said that, but okay. She goes on to say, women with small titties are nice women as well. Just because we don't have big titties doesn't mean we're worthless. I love your show, but I disagree with you on that. Okay. Her name is Miss Wendy. Miss Wendy, I never said that. I never said that a woman with small titties are worthless. I never said that. And I challenge you to find where I said that. I did say, however, that women with small titties will not attract me initially. So if you do have small titties, shoot yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But what I did say is, I don't prefer small titties. I like a woman, you don't have to have triple F or nothing, or, triple E and shit, but I like big titties. That would attract me more than a woman with small titties. Now, a woman with small titties, not to say that she doesn't have a chance, but initially in the first attraction, the woman with the big titties would get my first eye. Oh yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. No, I'm not going to lie to you. But shit, women do it. Women like guys with the six pack, or women like guys with the blue eyes, or women like guys with the blonde hair and the purple skin, all kind of bullshit that women like. Is he wearing his watch on his left hand, or is he wearing it on his right hand, or does he have long hair, or does he have brown hair? All that bullshit that women do. So, men are privileged as well. We have the right to have a preference, I mean, it amazes me that some women, the first thing they do is, they have all these criteria for men. Like, oh no, he has to have this, he has to have that, he has to have a big dick, he has to have a medium-sized dick, he has to love to do this, and he has to do this, and blah, 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 blah. You know, but as soon as a man make a preference of what he wants, you know, oh, he's shallow. Oh, he's so shallow, oh my God. No, I'm not shallow because I like a woman with big titties. Shit, that's my right. And I'm going to take advantage of it if I can. Now, if I meet a nice young lady with small titties, you know, so be it. That's the way it was meant to be. But, you know, if I have anything to say about it, she's going to have some nice titties. I want to suck on titties. I want to put my dick between titties sometimes and fuck them. You know, you can't do that with a flat chest. Not to saying that a woman with a flat chest is worthless. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for me, I prefer some titties. I want to put my dick between them. I want to play with them. I want to suck on them. You know, I want to see if milk come out of them. You know what I mean? I want to have some fun with those titties. That's just me. Damn. Anyway, thank you for your letter, Wendy. I appreciate it. And like I said, if you have small titties, I'm sure your husband or boyfriend is enjoying them. You know, I'm just saying that, you know, Wendy, you know, if I was to see you, you probably wouldn't catch my first eye. But it's not to say that you wouldn't have a chance with me. I'm not that shallow. Now, some guys are. Some guys won't date you if you have small titties. Absolutely not. I'm not like that. I'm just saying my first preference is some titties. That's all. And I'm not saying they had to be huge, humongous titties. No. But big enough for me to put my dick between. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway. So, Wendy, if you got offended, oh well. Shit, I'm not apologizing. I didn't do nothing wrong. But I did not say that women with small titties are worthless. That's inaccurate. You heard me wrong, or you understood me wrong, or something. You know, I did not say that, but you're not worthless. You know, okay? Oh, my goodness. Without further ado, let's get into tonight's episode. We have a hot one tonight. We always have a hot one, but tonight is super, super hot. Something that I always want to talk about, and I'm quite surprised that it took 70-something episodes for me to talk about it. I think I thought I already did. And I never did. And I said, oh, shit, I got to talk about this. So, without further ado, let's get into tonight's episode. How important is oral sex in a marriage or relationship? Again, how important is oral sex in a marriage or relationship? Well, for me, I would say it's very important, very essential in a relationship, a healthy relationship. And I would also go to say that it should be important to everyone. I think that's most of the problem in a lot of relationships. You know, relationships are not being explored to the fullest. And that's not even the fullest, but they're not being enjoyed fully. You know, there's people in relationships out there that are not getting oral sex. You know, there's people in relationships out there that are not giving oral sex or receiving. There's people in marriages out there who are not giving oral sex or receiving, which is ridiculous. What's the big deal? I mean, really? I mean, okay, women, you sucking a dick. What's the big deal? I mean, you're supposed to love this man, you know, to death do us part of you if you're married. And if you're in a relationship, you know, for a long term, what's the problem? You know, women always try to make it so difficult. You know, oh, no, I don't do that. Oh, no, I don't do that. Oh, but they want that pussy lick, though. Oh, yeah. They want that pussy lick. Oh, yeah, right there. No, be still. Oh, no, oh, yeah, right there. You know, nothing all in your mustache and your goatee and shit. You know, they want to have their pussy lick, but they don't want to reciprocate. Now, in their defense, there are some guys out there who are very selfish. A lot of guys out there want their dick sucked, but they don't want to eat pussy, which I also think is ridiculous. You know, Now, in my younger days, I must admit, I was guilty of that. I didn't do that. I mean, in my 20s, my early 20s, I didn't eat pussy. I just didn't do it. It wasn't that I didn't want to do it. I should say, I guess I didn't know how a woman could enjoy it, and make her want to fuck me even more. So once I found that out, that I can do this and a woman get horny and wet and gushing all over the place and then she want to fuck me even more, oh shit, that's all I was doing was eating pussy. And I got a gap too? Oh yeah. That's right, ladies. I put that clip right between my gap, and then I flicker it with my tongue. I'm getting off rail here. But it wasn't until my late 20s till I realized how women enjoyed it and how women, if they enjoyed it, how they wanted to fuck me even more and make me enjoy their pussy more. So I started doing oral sex a lot more than I was in my early 20s. So I had to learn. Wisdom comes with age and maturity. So I had to learn. I didn't know no better in my early 20s. I admit that. I admit it. I was wrong. But I learned. Now you got some folks that are still, even in their mid-30s, early 40s, mid-50s, who don't suck dick. Women don't suck dick. Men who don't eat pussy and all this bullshit. You still got silly people out there. Especially black women. Yeah, I said it. Fuck it. I said it. I don't care if y'all get offended. I really hope you don't get offended, but fuck it. The X and Y show always keep it real. And from my experience, black women are very reluctant to do oral sex. Now, maybe a lot of you say, well, maybe the ones you ran across. Okay, touche, I'll take that. But I don't ran across, well, I ain't going to say a lot, but, I ran across a few, and, every time, the black women, they don't want to suck no dick. Oh, no, I don't do that. But they'll get their pussy licked, though. Oh, yeah, you can do that. But they ain't sucking no dick. No. Now, I got there's white women and Hispanic women that'll suck your dick, but they won't swallow. And that's bullshit. I don't like to waste my nut. I spend all day and all night producing cum, and I don't like to waste my nut on sheets or chest and all that shit on your hand or something. It has to go in you some kind of way. Either your mouth, your ear, something like that. Your pussy. It got to go in you. I don't like to waste my nut. And let me tell you something, ladies. When you're doing oral sex for a man, when you swallow his nut, oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. Ladies, listen to me. If you don't agree with anything else that I say, listen to me when I say this. Please. If you suck your man's dick or your husband's dick and you swallow, oh my goodness. You have us. That's power. I mean, you don't realize. Some women do. Some women know, that what they have, and that's power, true power. But some women don't know, and you don't listen. So I'm trying to teach you now. Women, listen now. You suck your man's dick and you swallow. Oh my goodness. It makes all the difference in the world. He's not just going to, I'm telling you, he's going to treat you different. Trust me on that one now. If you're in a relationship, he's going to put you above the rest. Okay? You're going to be number one. He's going to be considering like, I gotta stay with this woman here. You're married, you're like, damn, she want a new car. We really can't afford it, but fuck it. I'm going to get it for her. Trust me on that, ladies. You have to swallow. Why would a woman do oral sex And a lot of women don't really know how to do oral sex. I like my dick sucked to the whole length, And I don't have, 10, 11 inches, but I have enough where I can touch your tonsils. I'll touch the back of your tonsils. But I like it. I don't like you playing with the tip. I like you to take the whole banana, And a lot of women don't know how to do that. They simply don't know what they're doing. And that's some of the problem when I was younger. Oral sex wasn't important to me because I never got my dick sucked right. So when I got my dick sucked right, it changed my life. It changed my whole outlook on things. Because before I was like, my friends, dude, you don't like your dick sucked? And I'm like, nah, it's no big deal. It's not important. I didn't know no better. But this woman got a hold of me and sucked my dick right. Changed my life. Changed my whole outlook on things. So yeah, oral sex is very important to me now. And she did it right. She swallowed. She did a deep throat. She did it right. She knew what she was doing. And I think a lot of times people don't know what they're doing, or a lot of times people have had bad experiences with oral sex, which me included, which caused them not to like it or to say that it's not that important to them. They had bad experiences. They don't want to experience it no more. That's the end of the story. But I'm here to tell you should not give up on oral sex. And it goes both ways. Guys, you have to take care of your woman. Your woman likes that as well. Too many guys are selfish. There's a lot of selfish women out there. A lot of selfish women. But there are some selfish men out there as well. Guys, you have to take care of your woman. If you like your dick sucked, she like a pussy licked. Now, if you have a woman that don't really like her pussy licked, that means she hasn't had it licked right. Okay? That means you're not doing something right. She'd rather just tell you no. Don't worry about it. No, you don't have to do that. No, don't worry about it. If you're not doing it right, and she too shame or don't want to hurt your feelings to tell you that. But if you're looking at pussy right, there's not a woman on this earth that wouldn't enjoy oral sex. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. No matter what age she is, no matter what race she is, no matter nothing. If you lick that pussy right, she will enjoy it. I don't give a fuck where she come from, what's her background. She will enjoy it. So guys, you cannot be selfish when it comes to oral sex. You have to lick that pussy as well. You like your dick sucked, you have to eat pussy. That's fair. Why is it so hard for people in relationships to be fair? You're supposed to be in a relationship or marriage, which is even worse, and you're not being fair to one another. You're not being fair. What's the big deal? That's your boyfriend, that's your girlfriend, that's your wife, that's your husband. Suck their dick. Eat their pussy. They enjoy it. And if they're not doing it right, you have to communicate. You have to tell them what they're not doing right. So it'll improve into a point where you will enjoy it. I remember one time I had this lady, older lady, and she kept fucking around my tip, and I don't like that. That's bullshit. That's teasing. I don't like that. So I pushed her head, and and so I put my own banana in, and she gagged. She, and she said, "Listen, don't be pushing my damn head, okay? Don't push my fucking head." I said, "All right, I ain't gonna push your head no more." but she got the message. Yeah, she got the message. You fucking around my tip, take the dick in your mouth. Now, I did a survey that basically said the importance of oral sex between men and women. I thought it was very interesting, really, but not too surprising. This were the results. 60% males said it was very important. That's a lot. I would have thought it'd been more, actually, like 80. 21% of females said it's very important. 21% of females said that oral sex is important. That's fucked up. 9% said it's not important, females. Now, I thought it'd have been a little higher than that, but okay. 10% of males said it's not important. What the fuck is wrong with them? Those males haven't had their dick sucked right. That should be 0. But, the woman that said it's very important, 21%, that's 2 out of 10. And it's very believable because a lot of women are not into oral sex. They're not. And if they do oral sex, they do it half-ass and, they do just enough to just get by. And, they're not really enjoying it. They're not making you enjoy it. It's almost like, they're doing it on purpose, like a sorry-ass job. So you just tell them, don't worry about it. But, I'm not going to tell them that. You going to stay down there. I'm not going to tell them that. But most guys be like, don't worry about it. It's just fuck. That's what they want you to tell you. But of course, some women don't know what they're doing. And some women just don't give a fuck. Women are very selfish. They want you to eat their pussy and lick everything. But they don't want to do nothing for you. And if they do suck your dick, swallowing, oh my goodness. Oh, what? What did you say? I had this lady ask me that. What did you say? Don't mention swallowing. Oh my goodness. But again, they want you to eat their pussy down there, nutting on your mustache and your beard and shit. Pushing your head down and suffocating you. People, you cannot be selfish out there. You like your dick sucked, you have to eat pussy. You like your pussy licked, you have to suck dick. What is wrong? You're in a relationship, you're in a marriage. It's very important. It should be very important. It's a part of your relationship. It's a part of your marriage. What's the problem? You two are together. You're a couple. So you should want to experience every part of that man's body and everything that is inside of that man. You should want to experience every part of that woman's body and everything that is inside of her. So it makes you one. What's the problem? And, people in relationships, that don't do oral sex, that's kind of, you can always break up with them. All right, yeah, you got to go. This is not going to work out. But if you're married, that's a whole different bag of beans. You just can't divorce somebody because they won't suck a dick. Even though people do it. You can't divorce someone if they don't eat pussy. But I'm going to tell you something, ladies. You don't suck a dick. Women, women. There's women out there that are experts in finding out what men are not getting at home. Some of you call the women tots, tots or side chicks or whatever the case of hoes. Whatever you want to call them, they don't give a fuck what you call them. But they understand that, if they like a man and he's married, the first thing they're going to say, okay, what can I give this man that he's not getting at home? And they start piecing down your man brick by brick, getting comfortable with him, going out to lunch together, going out for drinks after work, first strictly platonic, and then it turns into, more serious questions and blah, blah, blah. Until next thing you know, he's confiding in that woman and telling them everything about your relationship and your marriage. As a result, that woman finds out, oh, this guy's not getting his dick sucked. This this guy's not getting his dick sucked. Oh my goodness, this will be easy. I'm gonna get him. You know, and she's gonna get your man. Women, all you're doing is making it very easy for another woman to take your place. You know, they're gonna do what for your man what you won't do. You know, don't let that happen. You know, because you don't want to suck your dick. No, he's your man. He's your boyfriend. He's your husband. You know, satisfying. And it works both ways. Men, you know, it works both ways. You're not eating a pussy, you know. There's guys out there that are experts and find out what she's not getting home. Oh, you're not getting attention? He doesn't pay attention to you? Oh my goodness, you're beautiful. Blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, she's telling him after a few martinis, you know, that she like a pussy licked. Oh my goodness, this woman is not getting a pussy licked? Oh my goodness, this is going to be easy. I know that happened. You know how I know? Because I was one of them. No, I know. I never mess with married women. Now, I'm talking, you know, that's one thing I don't do. That's one thing I don't do. But women in relationships, shit, I don't give a fuck about that. When I found out she wasn't getting a pussy licked, oh yeah. And I would run at him like this. I would say, you know, well, you know, after a while, and I feel I can trust him and go at him. I say, you know, how do you feel about a one-sided relationship? You know, a one-sided relationship, what is that? Well, you only get pleased orally, and you know, you don't have to do anything for the guy. Oh, that would be kind of selfish. I don't know. And an answer like that, I'm thinking to myself, I gotta. And I'm gonna get her. You know? Now I'm talking a long time ago. You know, I don't do this now. You know, but once I, you know, and of course when I started eating the pussy, of course she horny. She got her juices flowing and blah blah. She all excited. Next thing you know, I got her 10 toes high in that ass. So men, if you don't eat pussy. Your ladies, some ladies like that shit. They need it. Everyone needs oral sex. If you don't do it for her, someone else will. Someone like me. No, I'm just kidding. Long time ago. But I don't do that anymore. But I want to give you some benefits of oral sex. Because, you know, I'm just not talking bullshit. And... you know, I already know the benefits of it. I mean, just because it feel good, that's enough for me. You know, it makes me feel good. It makes my partner feel good. And one day with my wife, that's enough for me. But I'm going to give you some other benefits of oral sex. So you'll know, oh, maybe you should get with the program. You know, it's important. Or it should be. Now, if you go to toppyapps.com, TOPYAPS.com, they have top 10 amazing benefits of oral sex. Now, a lot of these I didn't know. So, I was like, well, shit. I mean, but you know what, though? I remember I had this girlfriend a long time ago, and she would, she would actually make me drink almost 2 gallons of water a day because she was like using my cum for all kind of shit. She was swallowing it. She was putting it on her face and putting it in her hair. All kind of shit. I was like, damn, I felt like I was being drained by a vampire or some shit. You know, it was like, it was a little much. But I was younger then, But I'm just saying, you know, she knew the benefits of nut. And you know, I was like her farm. I was like her personal farm and shit. So, you know, it does have its benefits, and women that know them will definitely benefit. So, you know, anyway, I just thought that was an interesting story. One of the benefits, number 10, anti-aging. So nut helps you anti-age. You know, I guess when you sucking a dick or whatever, or you putting a sperm on your face. That's what she was doing. She was putting my nut all over her face. So that helps with anti-aging, ladies. That helps. Helps you from that looks to keep the looks of being younger. That's good. Number 9, reduces the risk of breast cancer. That surprised me. That really surprised me. You know, it says women who indulge in oral sex activities at least 2 times a week, you know, are comparatively lower at risk of having breast cancer in later life. The semen has got the chemicals that prevent the growth of this type of cancer. You believe that shit? And that girl, she knew that because, I mean, I'm telling you, she would make me drink almost damn near 2 gallons of water a day so I can produce all this nut. And she would swallow some. She would put some on her face. She would put some in her hair. Put some on her damn nails. I mean, she was just using cum like it was lotion or some shit. And she even wanted me to put my nut in like a lotion bottle, and I put my foot down. I said, no, I'm not doing that. You're not using me like that. Whew. But ladies, number 9, reduces the risk of breast cancer. Okay? Oral sex important to you now? Number 8, a healthy pregnancy. Now that blew my mind as well. Which, you know, I don't know if I want my lady sucking my dick and swallowing during pregnancy. I don't know. I just don't want the nut going out to the kid. And the kid coming out with an oily face. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't resist. But I don't know. I just don't feel right about that. I know it won't hurt the baby. I know that. But I just don't feel right. You know, I don't know if I'll be letting her suck my dick while she's pregnant. I don't know. But it says you have a healthy pregnancy. It does. You know. That's good as well. That's important. You know. Very important. Number 7, a stress buster. Now I knew that. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. You know, it helps relieve stress. Oh yeah. Like a muff. Number 6, helps morning sickness during pregnancy. You know, it says if you are pregnant and you are having extreme nausea, the best way to stop it is by taking some of your man's semen. That's some shit. Now, I didn't know that. That's some shit I'm learning. I didn't know semen was, that girl used to drain me like a vampire. But, you know, I didn't pay attention to what she was doing. But, I didn't know there's so many uses for nut. You know. Yes, semen has nutrients that help in the curbing the morning sickness during pregnancy. It has been proved that qualities of the sperm mix with the hormones, giving them a balance and helping the woman with nausea. Yeah. So oral sex can help a woman during morning sickness. This is deep. Literally. Number 5, control blood pressure. Now that I knew that one, that helps with the stress. You know, and the stress helps with the blood pressure. I kind of knew that one, you know. But it helps, you know, controlling the blood pressure in a woman's body. You know. What else? Helping ladies from developing preeclampsia, a blood pressure problem during pregnancy. In short, when you feel that your body is quite heated up and you want it to relax, the best way is to indulge in oral sex. I'm not making this shit up, folks. Look at the site. I'm not making this shit up. Number 4, improves your memory. I didn't know that. I didn't know all this shit. I might start bottling my damn semen. You know, improves your memory. Yes, the semen has got all the nutrients that are needed by your mind to work at a healthy pace. It's all the benefits from nut. Number 3, induces sleep. You know, so if you got insomnia, you're having trouble sleeping, get you some nut. You know, it says, are you feeling a lack of sleep lately? Do you plan to pop in some sleeping pills for a sound sleep? Well, if yes, then leave the sleeping pills and pop in some of your man's semen. It will work wonders and you will have a perfect night's sleep. Semen contains melatonin that is the best sleep-inducing agent ever. God. I'm not making this shit up, folks. Look at the site. Is oral sex important to you now? How important is oral sex to you now? Damn. Number 2, helps relieve pain. Now, I didn't know this. I didn't know. Semen contains oxytocin and endorphins that act as the pain killers. What? Oral sex can actually help you relieve pain with the nutrients present in a man's sperm. What? Well, a man's sperm is something miraculous. So, the next time you have a body ache, treat your man with oral sex and you will notice your pain go away. Damn it. I didn't know that. Pain. And number 1, it helps your man with prostate cancer. You know, that's very important as well. So the more frequently you suck your man's dick is helping him from forming prostate cancer. So you actually help your man too. There's all kind of benefits to oral sex. So is oral sex important in a relationship or marriage? Yes, I would say so. Not because the way it feels, which is great. That's enough for me. You know, before I knew all these benefits of oral sex, the pure pleasure from it is enough for me. Shit, getting a nut. But all of these benefits as well, the prostate cancer, pain reliever, stress reliever, you know, helps with nausea and, you know, blood pressure and all these benefits, memory, anti-aging, you know, those are just pluses. In addition to, you know, the benefit of pleasure, physical pleasure, you have all these other benefits. So is it important? The question, how important is oral sex in a marriage or relationship? I would say damn important. Very important. It should be. And if it's not important in your relationship or marriage, then I think that's something you ought to change starting tonight. So if your man is laying next to you, ladies, suck his dick. Right now, after the show. Let me finish first. Drink some wine and suck his dick. You helping your man. You helping him with memory. You helping him with prostate cancer. You help, you know, and let him nut on your face. You helping yourself with anti-aging. And swallow a little bit. You can sleep better at night. I mean, it's all kind of shit. You in a little pain, let him rub it on your shoulder. Whatever hurting. So if oral sex is not important in your relationship or marriage, ladies, after this show, suck your man dick. Change that shit tonight. Guys, if oral sex is not important in your relationship or marriage, after the show, eat your woman's pussy next to you. Eat a pussy. You know, do a 69. You know, and you can thank me later. Oral sex is something should be done for just physical pleasure. Oral sex is something that is needed in our relationships or marriages. It's very important. That's your man. That's your boyfriend. That's your husband. That's your lady. That's your girlfriend. That's your wife. Why wouldn't you want to ultimately please her? Why wouldn't you ultimately want to please him? You two are one. If you're in a relationship, you're working to be one. If you're in a marriage, you are one. You're part of one another. So you shouldn't frown upon, having this come in your mouth or having her come in your mouth, and exploring different ways of enjoying one another. That's all about being in a relationship or marriage. Enjoying one another in all ways. So ladies, if you don't like sucking dick, learn to like it. It's good for you. It's good for your relationship or marriage. Guys, if you don't like eating pussy, learn to like it. It's good for you. It's good for your relationship. It's good for your marriage. It's good for your life. Oral sex, yes, it's very important. And if it's not important, I say again, it damn sure should be. That concludes another night, another segment of the X and Y Show. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to check up on past episodes on the platforms that you may have missed. I am on Google Play. I'm on Blueberry. I'm on iTunes. I'm on TuneIn. I'm on Stitcher. And I'm on iHeartRadio as well. So be sure to check me out on one of those. Follow me, subscribe, leave comments, etc., etc. Let me know what you're feeling. I'm also on social media. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Tumblr. I'm on Twitter and Facebook. So be sure to check all of that out on my website, which is www.thexyshow.com. www.thexyshow.com. You can find all my social media and all my platforms on my website as well. So be sure to check that out. There's also a XY store where you can find a nice t-shirt to wear. Take a picture and I would definitely post it on my IG account. There's also stuff in there for your phone and coffee mugs, all kind of X and Y paraphernalia. So be sure to check it out. I think you'll like it. There's also a contact form. You can say hello to me. You can give constructive criticisms. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you're feeling, what you're not feeling. I'll just say hi. Be sure to, say something to me and let me know what, how you feeling it and how you like the direction of the show, whatever the case may be. Also, I want you to know that I have an interview coming up with Persia Monir, world-renowned porn star. I would I would interview her. That will air on May 4th. So be sure to check that out as well. Look out for that. It'll be on Twitter. Make sure you listen to that as well. And that is it. That is it. Another show of the X and Y Show is in the bag. And before I leave, I want to tell you all that you cannot have love without X and Y. Later.
You've been listening to The X and Y Show with your host, Roosevelt Colbert, the place where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. Join us next time. You can now put your clothes back on. Or not.